Oh, come on, Nisha! Don't you think about leaving this place. When I opened my eyes, the world was made of dark, black night. I only saw trees, branches and leaves everywhere. This place with no light was empty. No one here except me, and the monsters that hated me. Where did I come from? And why am I here? Who am I? I had so many questions. But there were some things I did know. My body was bright, unlike the forest. I spent endless time by myself, and I knew that every time I tried to leave, a voice in my head would stop me. I didn't know whose voice it was. I didn't even know why they were telling me I couldn't leave. But I always followed what they told me, choosing to stay in this forest. All my questions were left unanswered. I was slowly starting to forget. The forest was always quiet, except when it would sometimes shine with blue lights. Then one day, a small friend came to me. I was so lonely after spending a long time by myself. Like a dream come true, she stayed with me. We became best friends. It was the happiest day of my life. Even if I add up all the happiness I've felt in my life, it was not as big as the happiness I felt right. I wanted to be together with her forever, but she... The mirror stayed with me. We became best friends. One day, a blue light shined through the forest. This was the third time it happened since I opened my eyes. I don't know how, but the forest became more calm, like how it was when I opened my eyes for the first time, before the first blue light. That's when I realized that I could no longer hear the voice that I heard in my head. I had a strange feeling that I could leave the forest now. That is why I left the forest. It used to be my whole world. Waiting to meet a whole new world out there. Whoa! I never came out this far before. My heart is beating so fast. I can see the sky from here. It's much brighter than where I was. So cool! Ah! It's really shiny over there. Let's go check it out. I bunch of wood here. Oh well, I guess I'll have to go through it. Whoa! You must be from the outside. Hello? Wookie! Wookie? I'm going way over there where it's all sparkly. So, excuse me. Wookie, wookie, wookie! If you keep getting in my way, you'll be sorry. I warned you. In our door. In our door. Yes. I'm finally here! This is the sparkly place, right? It feels refreshing and warm. Ooh, there's a bunch of plants I've never seen before. Huh? There's...
A person? In the middle of the woods? She looks like a child. Are you lost? I mean... Who are you? And how did you make it this far? Identify yourself!
Whoa! Cool! It talks! You talk!
I'm sorry?
Well... I'm me! Who are you? How did you make it this far? What's identify? Win! So, did Laby do good? forest again. And there's so many things getting in our way.
We did defeat some on our way, but there are still many monsters hiding around us. Even after so many years, this forest is still dangerous. Anyway, I'd like to hear the answer to my earlier question. Who are you? Where are you from?
Whoa, weird. I want to know the answer. Because I want to know too. I know where I'm from. Can you see? Way over there. You see over there. Maybe it's not there, but over there? Anyway, it's much darker than here.
Somewhere darker? Do you mean the center of the forest?
Ooh, that center word. That's really cool. You know, the center, where I'm from, was really dark. And I was there in the dark for a very, very, very long time. But earlier, there was a blue light that went flash, and I was able to come out. It's so amazing! Everything is so amazing!
Huh? What do you mean you were able to come out? Were you not able to before?
Yeah, I was told I can't. So I couldn't.
I never heard there was someone imprisoned in the Black Forest. What is going on? Who told you that you couldn't leave?
Well, the voice, I don't remember. I don't want to think about it.
Oh, if it's not a memory, you don't have to force yourself. I wasn't considerate. I apologize.
It's okay. You just wanted to know. Save me. Ah, the voice from earlier.
It's very close. I sense more monsters ahead, so let's be careful.
Let's play tag. Laby is it. is an A++ laby. That was fun here because we heard "help me." Why is the little one glued to this big one's butt?
As I suspected, the voice that called us here is this monster. This is a monster that lures its prey deep into the forest by imitating the voice of its prey. I heard that people who wandered into the forest often never came back. Perhaps this is one of the reasons.
So this guy tricked us. That means nobody actually needed help, right? That's good.
Good? I don't understand. It tried to trick you and harm you.
No one's harmed, and we scolded the one that tricked us. It's all good. Right?
Well, that is true. Anyway, where are you headed next? Do you have a destination?
Destination? Where? What's outside the forest?
What do you mean? Are you by yourself? What about your family?
What's a family?
Then, do you have a name?
Name? My name. Blondie! I want to be Blondie! I like it because it sounds warm.
Huh? But that is my name. I mean, my name is Bellon, but... There are people who share names, but each name holds its own meaning and wishes. Deciding something like that so flippantly...
You're greedy, aren't you? You don't want to share.
Greedy? Nobody told me that before.
That was not a good thing.
You don't know your name, you don't know your family, and you claim you're from deep within the forest. It's hard to believe everything you told me. It's also hard to believe that you're not influenced by all this demonic energy, but... You're standing right in front of me, so I guess I'll have to accept that as truth.
Is demonic energy this thing around the forest? What does influenced by mean?
I was told that demonic energy is a violent, heavy energy that demons use. Not only does it make monsters more violent, but demonic energy sometimes influences humans as well, and that demonic energy is very thick here in the Black Forest.
Demonic energy! This is demonic energy! In that case, demonic energy was here for a really long time.
Yes, we were exposed to it for a long time, ever since we were walking from the cemetery. I'm fine since I'm trained, but if I were an average person, I might have gone insane or have shown other negative side effects. But you don't seem affected either. Earlier, you even showed great power.
Other people are not like this? Am I a demon then?
Honestly, I'm not sure. But I heard demons harm and exploit others. Unlike you, who rushed to help someone you didn't even know. And as I said earlier, demons use demonic energy. But you've never used anything similar to the energy surrounding this forest. Not even once. So even though nothing is certain, I want to believe you're not a demon.
My power? Anyway, what is believe? You were saying this word over and over again.
Hmm? It means that I accept what you said. I accept that you told me the truth, and will act as such.
Believe. Must be a wonderful thing. Thank you for believing me, Blondie.
It's not that I believe everything. In any case, do you remember what I told you earlier? That people who wander into this forest often never make it back out?
Yeah, you said it's because of the meanie earlier, right?
This forest, now called the Black Forest, used to be called by another name in the past. The Maze of Night, Nisha Labyrinth.
Nisha... Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. It was a name given for its everlasting night, and its tendency to lead people astray. Since you come from the Black Forest, how about we name you after it? Laby, from Labyrinth.
Labby. Labby! I like Labby. My name is Labby. I have a name too.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, since I'm Labby, this is Nisha.
What's this? I noticed objects coming out of it.
Labby's friend. She's the only friend that I had in the forest. If you do this, you can see Nisha's face. She looks just like Labby.
Is this a mirror? It doesn't seem like it's reflecting anything. But it's different from what I've heard.
Blondie, you said there are other things outside the forest, right? Where should I go?
Well, you must first know your destination. Where are you headed to?
I don't know. I've never been outside before. Where are you going, Blondie?
Me? I'm headed to the capital. I mean Fluone, to meet the sage.
Sage? Long?
They say Fluone is the continent across the sea. I mean, it is the continent across the sea. The man I am looking for is a wise man befitting of the title sage. I respect him very much. Ah, perhaps he would know what you are.
Really? Then can Labby go meet the sage thing too?
Well, I guess I can help you.
go with Blondie? Can Labby do that?
But would that be alright with you? After all, we've only just met. I could be lying to you.
But Blondie said you believe Labby. And you gave Labby a new name, so Labby believe you.
You believe in me. I understand. Let's go together. I will take you to him.
Really? Thanks a lot! Blondie is saved by Labby.
I'm sure that's not quite what you mean. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Bellon.
Bellond. Labby. I just became Labby. So call me Labby. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you, Labby.
Bellond. The sage we're going to meet. What's he like?
He taught me a lot, from basic duties to coaching me in magic. He's like a teacher to me.
Teacher? Coach?
Yes, a teacher. Now that I think about it, it was really peaceful back then.
Whoa! Bellond, look! Labby sees blue land! And Labby never smelled anything like this before.
I guess we're almost there. That blue land is the sea. That's all water. We will be crossing that sea to meet the sage.
That's all water? That's the biggest water puddle Labby has ever seen! Quick! Labby wants to see up close!
Alright, since we still have plenty to go, let's hurry.
Okay! Labby can run really fast! Let's race with Labby!
Wow, Labby, you really are fast, aren't you? You're not even exhausted.
I told you! Labby is really fast. Nobody won against Labby before, but you're pretty good too, Blondie.
We've arrived. This is Port Laurentia. Maybe it's because it's new, but it's quite bustling.
Whoa! So many people! They all look happy and chit-chatty.
Yes, I heard there was a war, but thankfully it looks livelier than I thought. Excuse me. Where can we catch a ship to Fluone?
Haven't seen you folks around here before. First time here, I suppose.
Yes, we've come from a faraway place. I heard there was trouble, but it looks like everything's fine now.
You got that right. A few years ago, demons came here and destroyed nigh on everything. Thought we were all gonna be dead, mind you.
Demons? They must have been really mean. Just like Bellond said.
Thank the stars, we got Velda back when the Elsword party came here and got rid of all them demons. 'Tis what's left after rebuilding everything.
Defeat the demons. They say heroes are born in times of hardship. The Elsword party, you say? I'm glad they were here to help.
Whoa! Bellond, look at that white stone! It's walking!
Is that L energy moving the steel? Is that an Assad?
Nasad? What's that?
It's a machine using L energy as its power source. I heard it became too advanced in the past, causing much grief. But to be in the middle of a village like that...
That's not so bad, that one. These round folks from Alterra came and made them. Helped us lot, they did. Got rebuilding much faster after that. So, after them folks, all the young'uns been going round saying, pond after everything, they say. Makes things interesting round here.
Someone capable of using Nasad technology? Amazing. It's also great that the people accept them so readily.
That's so. We're used to him now, mind you. Thanks to him, sailing's been easier. We now go straight to Lannex without having to go through Lannex. I heard Fluon had troubles with things too, but it seems they got everything under control now. And we'll start trading soon.
Floon! We're headed there. Can Labby and Balan get a ship? Pong!
Oh, well, now that you mention it, the thing is, the ships are not sailing at the moment. We got a wee bit of a problem, you see.
A problem?
You see, we was building a new port here, but when demons came, we was fighting them all the time that the new port became a monster's nest. We did ask the Royal Guards for help, but they're all out catching the remaining demons that they ain't helping us at the moment.
I see. Since it would be difficult to set sail among the monsters around, it's also hard to know when the ships can depart.
So, if we get rid of all the monsters, can we get a ship?
Sure, once the harbor's clean, there's nothing stopping us from setting sail.
Then Labby will take care of it. So let us on a ship.
Well, the Elsword party also had a lot of young'uns, but can you really handle them?
No worries. Labby is really strong.
If it's just the monsters, we would be able to resolve the problem. Can we take a look?
As long as someone gets them, we'll be happy. They're vicious things, so watch out.
Vicious? If the village is this peaceful, then I guess the monster doesn't bother with anything outside its territory.
Labby was going to take care of them first. So Balan is helping Labby.
You're right as always. Then I will lead the way to where the monster is.